PNW Bum has started. We are in this bitch.
We out here.
Wait for some more viewers. We'll get after it.
That chat room action going.
Oh, why is my bitrate not showing? Oh, there we go. Now we're pushing. Oh, look at that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows? There could be some ladies out there. To Friday
Might be.
Elite.
What's going on, guys?
I'm your boy, PNW Bum, joined by the man, Chaz Tambo.
We out here, baby.
As we will be enjoying tonight. He's got the flame can going.
All right, so 13 drivers. Alan Toast on a wheel.
Yeah, that should be fun.
We're in for a good night.
Yes, we are. Drac is in the chat. He says that we are losers. Thanks, Drac.
Wow.
Appreciate
he's actually
it.
he's muted out on my end, so he's actually the loser. Like they muted him. It's just a bunch of asterisks.
That is hilarious. So, Chaz, we are at Hungary for round 2.
Hungary, man. A track that I hated like 5 days ago, 6 days ago.
That's right.
And now I actually love.
Yes. Well, Drac says he's in the commentary box by himself. Drac, I'm sorry, but we could not get our audio
We couldn't get the
through Discord, so we are reverting to game or Xbox party chat. But Chaz, what are your thoughts on tonight's race?
Well, it's going to be interesting. Like I said at the beginning, Alan Toast is on wheel tonight.
That's right.
It's all going to depend. Hungary, good chance of rain. So that would obviously
always
throw
a chance of Hungary.
Yep. That would throw a boomerang into the whole thing. Definitely going to be interesting. 13 drivers. I mean,
yeah. So last week we were at Mexico. If you didn't catch the stream, Alan Toast ran away with the win after the second stint. Chili Willy in second. I'm trying to get the race results here. Here we go. And then we had Spald Ron coming in third for a podium. Unfortunately, Moldy missed out on his opportunity because of a nice little incident that he had between him and Chili. It was all fair and game. So we're going to see what's going to be shaking tonight. I got to go stop my cat from fucking knocking a snowboard over. God damn it.
I'm dealing with a dog with a squeaker toy right now, so.
No worries.
Getting the full-on, unedited PNW Bum and Chaz Tambo tonight.
That's right. We are going to be saying it as we see it.
Yep.
This stream is not for the faint of heart. There are no safe spaces here.
Keep it PG,
Drac,
but
you're
yeah.
still a loser, to be honest with you. I'm sorry.
I mean, the
man.
fact that he hasn't even joined. Oh wait, I might have this on invite only. Actually, that's probably why he didn't join yet.
Oh no.
We could get a third commentator going up in here.
We could have a special guest tonight.
3 might be a party, but at the same time, 3 might be a blessing.
That's right. Well, it looks like we are getting the green light to go to the grid to start qualifying. It is 5:01 Pacific time, 8:01 Eastern time. Let's get into it.
In the real world.
Yeah, in the real world. Well, I am beyond excited to see what qualifying has in store for us.
This is going to be good.
Alan Toast, even though he's on a wheel, still led the charge in free practice for the fastest time on track with 1:17.3. But you never
Still
know what
very
the
dangerous.
qualifying conditions can be. So fingers crossed for a little bit of rain. Maybe have some fun.
Oh, there it is.
What did I say? Here we are qualifying in the wet. It is going to be a interesting time.
Yes, it is.
Ooh,
Looks
so
like
my
full
camera,
rain too. That does not look like it's going to clear up by the end of qualifying.
that does not. So this might be full wet conditions, just from what I can see in the paddock here.
I'm thinking intermediates for now, but
Yeah. So the
wonder what
drivers
the
will
race
have
holds.
better
I
luck.
can't see what the race holds.
Yes, we don't know. Ooh, and so we have someone heading out on track already. Let's see who it is.
Alan Toast
Oh,
heading
it is
out,
Mr. Alan Toast on
getting it
inters. So
in.
it is.
Ooh, already
It
doing a little
isn't
kick
quite
out
full
there.
wet. So he's going to be the first one to brave the track for this qualifying. Drac keeps wanting to talk about Austria, man. I'm not quite there yet. It looks to be Bagoda heading out on track as well.
I'm ready for Austria, Drac. I'm having a good time with Austria. No assists. It's just that turn one that's getting me, dude. I don't know how to take that. I got to get in touch with the guys here and maybe get some coaching.
Yeah.
Possibly. Oh. Toast goes around.
Right.
I don't know if that was a little,
A little mishap.
wrist, but
If he was just getting a little frisky with it. So we've got Alan Toast on track, Bagoda on track, and Pneumatic as well on their outlaps. Alan gets his car situated around.
Tango Man coming out.
Yes. So Chaz, how
coming
would
out.
you take us away for a little rundown on Alan Toast's hot lap here once he gets through the finals sector 3 corners?
Yeah, we can do that. The only thing is, I don't know that, how I would take this lap would be the same that Toast is going to take it, but we can try. Starting right now, coming onto the main straight, just kind of riding out fifth gear. Out in the apex, going wide, using all the track. Got a good exit on that one.
Yeah, he did. A little squirrely there. He comes into turn 1 here.
Down, third gear. Four chip to fourth. Little flick of the rear.
Dealing with some traffic. Never a fun thing to have.
Up through here, I usually do fourth to fifth. It looks like because of the rain, though, Toast is just hugging that fifth gear. Pretty tidy lap, given the conditions so far, actually. I mean...
Yeah, especially on wheel for...
once the racing line
race.
forms, I mean, it's...
Yeah,
people will get quicker, but...
Let's
get a baseline here.
So I'm going to switch on over to Bagoda as he is on his flying lap. Coming through Sector 1 into Sector 2. Ooh, and Bagoda has the fastest Sector 1 time so far.
Yeah, Toast is definitely having some trouble. I'm wondering what the weather's like for the race and if, how many people are running race setups right now as opposed to, wet setups. I do know Hungary is a very high downforce track in general with great conditions, so...
Well, we have Alan Toast coming across the line. Puts up a 128.4. Bad. And then we're going to have Bagoda coming across as the second driver to post a time.
Got to give credit to Toast on that one. That was a very... He definitely earned that time. I mean, he was fighting that car every turn, that lap.
All right, Bagoda across the line. Let's see if he can make a dent in that. No, he can't with a 131. Oh, and somebody around in the back there. It looks to be either in Rapture or Chile. Oh, that is in Rapture. Right at the start. You'd hate to see that. And then we're going to have Pneumatic putting up a time of a 130 flat almost. And Rapture trying so hard to stay off the racing line.
Toast seems to be putting in a pretty tidy lap here.
Oh, is he on his second flyer? I know he was around in Sector 1 or after Turn 1. Ooh, Tango. Ooh, no, Chile taking pole position
Chile
away.
taking 126.
Pole at the right now.
Tango Man with a 127.9.
Ooh, Pneumatic
Moldy
crashes
Dragon
out.
with a 127.4, yeah.
Beautiful. And we're going to flip on over to spelled wrong. I'm not going to get it wrong this time. It's not spelled wrong. It's spelled wrong.
Dude, you know what's funny? I thought the same thing, actually, the first time I saw that guy's name.
So he's going to come across the line. See what he puts in. A 127.3. Ooh, and Tango is also out of qualifying. It is a slippery track and a hard time to get that power down. Let's see who else here. We have Drunken Shamrock also on a flying lap.
Freebird might just be waiting for a better time to take his first outing. And I don't really blame them for that either, because I kind of did the same thing the other day in Hungary.
So we're going to have Drunken Shamrock coming around the final corner, putting the throttle down, across the line. Ooh, a 125.9 takes provisional
Very
pole.
solid lap. You can see already the racing line's wearing in, and these guys are going to be going quicker and quicker each lap.
They are. So we have Freebird has now left the pits on his outlap for his first flying lap. And Rapture is on his flying lap, but ooh, it invalidates. It's going to be tough. Wiffles hasn't even left the pits yet. Oh, yeah, he has. He's out now.
It's like Toast is on a flyer as well.
Where is he? I'm going to ride on board with Toast now. See if he can improve that time. Moldy Dragon also starting up another flyer. But Toast is going to have to come across the path of Enrapture, who is off the track. So here we come into the low
This is a good lap by Toast.
Yeah, so far right now, looking at a 118.
This is a very good lap.
And he takes that tight line into the final corner, and he's going to come across the line, but cannot take that provisional pole, but does move himself up to P3. Jump on over here to Moldy Dragon. Moldy's putting in a good lap. Now, I really enjoy watching Moldy. He's very consistent. Does have his moments. But man, can that man put in a good lap when it's needed.
He definitely can. When it comes down to clutch time, Moldy definitely hones in.
Yes, he does. And Moldy right now has the fastest Sector 2.
It's a very important sector.
That it is. Sector 2 is a make or break sector, in my opinion. He's going to be pushing. Ooh, Chili Willy takes provisional pole, 125.7. Let's see if Moldy can take that away. And he does.
And he does.
125.649. Nice. Good job there from Moldy.
Very solid lap from Moldy. That was a very solid lap. That was almost impeccable, as they would say.
That they would. Freebird on his flying lap here. Coming into Sector 2 through the chicane. Beautiful S's. He's going to take that into fourth gear. Pushing track limits. He's going to go down into fifth. Interesting. Before the final turn in Sector 2. Let's see what Freebird can do. He's actually on a pretty solid lap right now. Going to come hug that wall around the final corner.
That's good for
over
a top
the rumble
10.
Strips, across the line. It puts him into P7 with a 129.3.
Very solid lap. It's like we got Drunken Shamrock on an out lap.
Yeah, I believe Wiffles is actually coming into the final corners here on his first flying lap. Wiffles actually looking really good. Going to be pushing hard. He might have a chance to push Chili Willy. Oh, no, he did not. I take that back. So Wiffles across the line with a 127.7. Puts him up to P6. And Rapture still to put a time in as he comes out of the pits. I believe Toast
I'm going to ride on board here with Enrapture. See what Enrapture can do here.
Let's see what this man can
They
do.
can post some kind of time.
So he is on his outlap. Chili Willy, though, on a flyer, takes the fastest first sector so far. Looking real good through the chicane. Let's see how he takes on sector 2.
Very tidy through the S's there. Very tidy.
Yes, he is. So there is a nice dry line forming.
Little wide there, but...
Ooh, and he goes purple in sector 2. Chili might be coming for that pole position there, Moldy. So look out.
Very perfect exit there.
Yeah.
And out onto the main
Carries
straight.
good speed.
This is a beautiful
come
lap.
Across the line for a 1:25.4. Taking pole position away from Moldy by 0.2 of a second.
Be interesting to see here. Like I said, these times are just going to keep, getting better and better. It's almost like a game of chess, Like who wants to stay in right now, who wants to come out and, time it perfect and
so we have
across
both the
that
Haas
line
cars
as qualifying ends.
on a flyer. Method up in front of Mr. Alan Toast. They're both coming into sector 2 through the S's. And Enrapture has also started his flying lap. Ooh, but Toast goes wide.
Ah, you got to back out of that there. Went purple in the middle sector. You got to back out of that there if you go wide.
So Toast actually hasn't invalidated his lap, but he is struggling. So that is not going to be a good lap for him. Let's see what Method can do as he comes across the line. See if he jumps up. Ooh, and he does jump up to P8. So we're going to go back on board with Enrapture here as he comes through Sector 1. Into Sector 2. The nice sweeping turn that leads to the chicane. See how he takes the entrance to the chicane. Nice entrance, good exit. Carries some good speed. Ooh, and we have another driver out. Spelled wrong. So let's hope that 127 holds up to keep him in the top 5. So we have both McLarens out. Tango Man in the Red Bull and Pneumatic in the Aston Martin. Rapture just taking his leisurely time on a Sunday drive. I don't think he's going to jump up past anybody here as he comes across the line.
At this point,
that's right. Yes.
I've been there. I've definitely been there. You come out 2-3 different times and you invalidate or whatever the case might be, and you just don't have that time posted yet. You just want to post something.
Right. So Method back on another flyer unless he is coming into the pits. It looks like he is on another flyer. Ooh, runs a little wide there. Across the line. Cannot improve. So I believe Iron Boogs just joined us as he is finally getting into his car. We got Chili Willy heading out. Mr. Alan Toast.
Is Iron in here?
It said that he'd joined the lobby.
I think he still has to actually take control of the car. That's right.
Yeah.
There he is. There's
so Iron just joined us. So Moldy here on another flying lap. Let's see if he can take away that pole position from Chili Willy. Mr. Alan Toast as well, another outlap. Drunken Shamrock on an outlap. I believe Wiffles is also... Ooh, no, he is on a flyer. Ooh, he's struggling coming out of the final corner. No, he starts his flying lap. Wiffles starting his flying lap.
These guys are very close.
So, Moldy having an issue in Sector 1. Has to abandon that flying lap there. Well, these are some very treacherous
You know what? It was still early enough in the lap, though. Just abandon it, turn the ERS off, and just wait it out.
Mosey back around.
Yep.
Try and get one more time in. Well,
they
still have 3 minutes left.
Plenty of time.
Alan Toast starting his flying lap. Let's ride on board and see what he can do. Ooh, he's looking pretty tidy through Sector 1 right now. Hug that inside line. Push the track edge.
Very nice. As he starts Sector 2.
Now, I wish I actually could remember all of the turns. Ooh, Toast struggling there coming out of the
unfortunately,
S's.
I am not like Martin Brundle or Will Buxton.
No,
I don't know the names of all the turns. I know Eau Rouge.
Eau Rouge. Yeah.
And
so
Cops Corner in Silverstone.
Yeah, Toast taking the fastest Sector 2 time. Goes purple through there. Ooh. Comes really close to invalidating his lap through the final corner.
This
Pushing
is a good
that throttle
time.
as hard
this
as
is
he
a very
can.
good time.
Across the line. Ooh, but cannot improve.
Just not. Did he improve at all? Or is that the same time that he had?
I think that is the same time. So
oh, never mind.
Flip on over to Moldy here. Moldy looking really nice.
No,
and clean.
Alan
Willie.
Improved.
Chili Willie takes pole position for a 1:24.9. You know, I'm sorry, Chili. I have not been following you.
That Sector 2 is still up for grabs, though, because Toast went purple in Sector 2, but he went wide in the S's.
That he did.
Those low-speed S's there. I don't, like I said, don't know the name of the turns.
So it looks like Moldy is going to abandon. Oh, no, he's actually going to start his flying lap.
Moldy's going to start, yeah.
So we got almost all the
right
drivers
along with
out
Moldy
on track.
Here.
Bugoda in the pits, Wiffles in the pits, and Rapture out again. Iron's also out on for his first flying lap. We're going to switch it on over to Mr. Moldy Dragon. That nice little feather of the brake.
Very nice. Very nice.
Crap Daddy. It's your favorite name spelled wrong. What's up, Crap Daddy?
Crap Daddy, how's it going? Moldy is on a very tidy lap here.
Yes, he is. So we do have the checkered flag flying. So this is it, folks. Whatever you see here is what you're going to get. Moldy on a flying lap.
Here in about
Shamrock
2 minutes.
On a flying lap. Iron Boogs as well. Oh, no.
Moldy nailed that Sector 2. Moldy is on a fantastic lap right now.
Moldy takes purple in Sector 2. Let's see if he can hold that strong. As he comes across the line, he's looking really good. You know, he might hit the 123s.
Almost. He missed out.
Oh, but he missed it by 0.2 of a second.
Fantastic lap by Moldy.
0.4. So we're going to flip on over to Irons really quick to see what he can do.
Just trying to post a lap here. Looking good.
Across the line, though.
Looking very good.
135. So that's going to put him P12. So there you have it, folks.
Qualifying order.
Chili Willie takes pole position. It's Carp. I said crap. Crap Daddy. It's Carp Daddy.
No, I said carp.
Sorry.
You said crap.
Yeah, I said crap. I meant to say
that was
carp.
the thing. I'm like, am I missing something, or are you missing something?
Oh, are you watching my stream?
Yeah, I got your stream up. I'm looking at the chat.
Oh, okay.
Just keeping up with the chat. Yeah.
So here we have it, folks. Our lineup for today's race.
I got
Chili
you, Carp
Willie
Daddy.
takes pole position with a 124.9. Moldy taking P2, a 125.4. Mr. Alan Toast couldn't take that pole position, but remember, he is on a wheel with a 125.9. Drunken Shamrock put in a great lap. Spelled wrong as well. Down the order, we got Wiffles, Tango, Method, Freebird, Pneumatic, Bugoda, Irons, and in Rapture, closing up the grid there. But praying for
Very
no
interesting
R word.
Very interesting qualifying session for sure.
Yes, it was. So I cannot wait to see if this race is a wet one or a dry one.
Like I said, only the drivers know, I think. I don't know that the spectators know.
No, I don't think the spectators
I
do
know
have
when
a way
you,
to know.
as a driver, when you join the qualifying, you could see what the race is going to be. But I don't think
Yes.
you could tell that via spectator unless you got, someone on the inside.
Ooh, so we are getting a dry race.
Looking like a very dry race, which is the best race in my opinion. I know everyone out there loves rain, but
My favorite time for rain is Baku and Singapore. Hate me if you do, but I love me a wet Baku and a wet Singapore.
I like a rainy Singapore. I do, actually. Baku, not so much. I mean, it never rains in Baku.
Yeah, actually, it never does. But in the F1 2022 game, it loves to fucking pour in Baku for some reason.
No, man. No way.
I'd say I've never raced Japan when it was raining, but I heard Japan sucks in the wet.
I don't think you've seen what I did there.
No, you did the ah!
Yeah, with Charles Leclerc when he spun out in France. Oh. That's what I gotta say about rain, man.
Now, for some reason, I actually...
We're in for a good one here.
For some reason, when I race and it's raining, it's very track dependent, but I can produce a better race in the rain 50% of the time than I could if it was dry. Don't know what it is.
So I only recently started running no traction, no ABS. And when I say recently, I mean this week. This past week. I have ran it before. I just never fully committed to it because like when I race, like I want the best possible outcome. And committing to no assist is like, it's like a big gamble for me.
Oh yeah.
But finally I'm just saying, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Like this is the way to race, this is how I want to do it, and that's it. I'm gonna learn it. And I'm gonna deal with all the pain that comes along with it. But when you run traction control, I don't know so much about ABS. I never tried ABS in the rain. But when you run traction control, I mean that is such a big help in the rain.
Oh, it's a huge help. Now I'm one of those people that I turn medium traction control on in the rain. Hate me.
Do you? Okay.
Do what you want, but no traction control in the rain is not something that I enjoy. Nor have I actually ever committed to that. But don't tell that many people about that. I'm just kidding.
I ain't gonna tell you. You're the one broadcasting it over your stream
I know. That's why I'm making the joke. Oh goodness. So we are waiting on the grid right now. If this was a real race, we would walk through the grid, see what other celebrities are there. Pull a Martin Brundle and yell obscene names at celebrities at Miami that aren't actually their real name.
Don't forget Will Buxton.
Yeah, Will Buxton. Now, Will Buxton, that guy wears a lot of bracelets. I'm a little iffy on him.
Will Buxton is interesting. He's a very interesting dude.
Very interesting character.
I mean,
so here we go. 22 seconds. Yeah, well, I can't believe they actually incorporated Will Buxton into the F1 game.
I love the like the 2 to 3 week span where Red Bull just completely just did away with I forget the guy's name now.
Ooh, Crofty or whatever it is.
Crofty, yeah. Just completely did away with him. That was like the best 3 weeks ever. All right, so we're getting going.
Yeah, we're getting going here. We got our crap, I'm bad with words right now. What's this called again? Formation lap.
Formation lap. What? Come on now.
So here we are again. Chili Willy takes pole position, so he's going to start at the front. On the front row, along with beside him, is Moldy Dragon. Second row is Mr. Allen Toast and Drunken Shamrock. Third row, Spelled Wrong and Whiffles. Fourth row, we got Tango and Method. Fifth row, Freebird and Pneumatic. And on the sixth row, Bugoda and Irons. And then rounding off the end of our grid is In Rapture. So hopefully we're going to have ourselves a nice, good race here.
It's looking interesting. I mean, a lot of the it's looking like 50-50 here in the top 10 as far as tire choice.
Oh, yeah, I need to change that to where I can see their tires.
Minus pneumatic. Pneumatic's going out on softs. That's a pretty hefty gamble.
It is a hefty gamble. Hoping for an early safety car. Those softs will really only get you about 6 comfortable laps here on Hungary until they have a serious fall off.
So on Wednesday when I raced no assists on the Wednesday Tier 1 lead, I went out on softs. I had a bad qualifying session, and I just said, you know what, I'm just going to roll the dice here. And I headed out on softs, and I don't know exactly what I did, but the game started me on like 15% worn softs.
Everybody having some fun here on the grid. Doing some donuts.
Got to do the burnies, man. You got to do these burnouts here. Burnouts are what gets you.
Yeah, so it looks like on the front here we got Chili on the mediums, Moldy on the hards. Really hoping that he can go the full distance here. We are going to see those 5 beautiful lights pop up. We are on the grid. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. And lights out, and away we go.
Ladies and gentlemen. Very good start. Drunken Shamrock got a good start. He's heading down the inside of Moldy Dragon.
Ooh, pneumatic.
See if he tries to make a move.
Ooh, they try to go 3 wide into turn 1. That's going to pinch Moldy.
Chili coming out ahead.
Ooh, there is a solid battle right now for 3rd place as Spellwrong takes the inside on Moldy. Moldy's going to concede to Spellwrong and take that 4th place. We're going to check out our position change here. So Moldy and Toast losing 2 positions on the start. Wiffles losing 2. Irons jumps up 3 positions. So
Irons going to be one to watch. I can see him making his way into the top 5.
Yeah. Ooh, Irons retires.
Or he retires. Yeah. There you go.
Issues already. Wow, so we are going to get our first safety
for
car.
Iron Boobs.
A full-blown
Looks like Allen dropped to P7.
Yeah, Allen not having the best of times on that start. Through the S's, struggling. So,
you know, Chili it's Willie's about falling in, you know, and being patient, finding your pace. And he's on a wheel. He's never on a wheel.
Yeah, he never is. Yeah, this might be an interesting race to see how Toast can take that all the way through a 50% distance. So we are under a full safety car as Iron Boobs could not make it through lap 1. So Chili Willy holds pole position. Drunken Shamrock and Spellwrong jump up 2 positions to take 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, very interesting start. I think first off, it's going to be a race of attrition here for Alan Toast. It's going to be really interesting to see, you know, what he can do.
Yeah, especially knowing what he can do on a controller.
Drunken Shamrock, really... I don't know too much about this gentleman here, but
yeah, Drunken Shamrock was fighting in the top 5 last week in Mexico. I do believe, though, he had some issues. But look out for Spelled Wrong, because that is honestly a guy to watch out for, in my opinion. Someone that I have not actually seen race as much. The first time I watched him race was last week at Mexico. So I am kind of a huge fan at the fact that Toast is not on a controller, so it does make the field seem like
it makes it interesting. But you know what? I'm pulling for Toast. I really am, because it you know, that's, I mean, it takes a very special kind of ego to say, okay, I know I can absolutely dominate if I race with this controller, but I'm going to race with the wheel, even though I know it's going to compromise me a little bit in my pace. I mean, it does. I mean, it says something.
It definitely does. Despite the peer pressure within DNCRL,
Yep.
We are going to see what he can do. So we're going to be looking out also for Moldy Dragon. Moldy didn't have the best of starts.
And no line at that, too.
Yo, and no line. That is correct.
I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know if Toast normally races with line, but...
I think he does run corner only on Monday and Wednesday. Not too sure if he has done too many with no line. So, well, if you've just joined us, we're on lap 3 under a safety car. Lap 1 incident with Iron Boots where he DNF'd. We are here at Hungary, Friday Elite. Elite meaning no line.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen?
No traction control. As real as you can get. You know, one of my least favorite things in a race is first lap safety car.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a real deflator, honestly, and especially if you're on the other end where you get a really good start and you're just out, like you're gone, you know, and all of a sudden, bam. But I mean, these things happen.
Yes, they do. Things do happen. So we are having the safety car come in. We're going to have Chili Willy lead the pack here as they slow down. So he's going to be the one to give us the go-ahead jump and run. Let's see when he takes off. Going to get the beat on it.
So
I think
now,
he has sending it.
He's gone. Yep.
We're going to have him cross the line where overtake is now available.
It's like a pretty solid restart from all 5 of the top runners.
Yeah, Method gets up past Tango. Him and Tango are fighting. It looks to be that we have a car around. That's Mr.
We do.
Oh, that's Method.
THG Method is around.
So Toast takes a opportunity to jump ahead of Tango as well in that. Oh, and Toast
Oh,
is
looks
around.
like we got Toast around as well.
Ooh,
it's
and
like
Alan Toast
handed
awarded
a 5-second penalty.
That's right. That is brutal. So Chili's still in the lead here. Drunken Shamrock still in P2. Spaldrong in P3. Moldy. Now it looks like Pneumatic is really pressuring Freebird here, as he is within 4/10 of Freebird.
Yeah, Pneumatic's
now,
on those softs, though. He's gonna be feeling this here in a couple laps.
That he will. So I believe we won't get DRS for another 2 laps after the safety car restart.
That is correct. It's looking like lap 6.
Chili
fastest
takes
lap going
lap.
to Chili. Drunken Shamrock's keeping with Chili.
Yeah, he is.
It's like he Pneumatic. Took about 3/10 out of Chili in the sector 3 last lap.
That he did. My cats are going berserk right now. So I wonder if Whiffles took any damage from that contact with Toast. Doesn't look like it.
I don't know, and you know what? If there was a way that I could tell Codemasters to do this, I would say enable it for spectators, that we could check damage.
That's right. I want to see all of it.
And weather.
That's right. Weather would be great. So no position changes so far. Ooh, we do have Method that got by in Rapture.
Yes, he did.
Alan
Toast
all over the back of
Enrapture.
Now, Enrapture is, even though he struggles with pace, Enrapture can be a serious nuisance when it comes to getting around him. That man can make his car spread across the whole track, and Toast does get by him.
I have been there actually in the 2021 lead for a while. When I was new. I do remember in Rapture, he made it pretty tough.
Yeah, I will say that about him, Rhapsody.
In a very fair way. In a very fair way.
That man makes you fight for the pass. So Drunken Shamrock still staying within that 1 second time of Chile.
He is. He's doing
everything
he can. Within reason
Moldy.
To stay within that 1 second.
Now, yeah, he did kind of
fall
away a little bit there.
He did, but he came back in Sector 2. Now he's kind of fallen away again.
So this is pretty interesting.
Which is simply just a difference of setups.
That's right. It is pretty interesting to see on the track map here that we have 2 groups of 2 for the first 4. And it looks to be Method and Alan Toast duking it out as well. I wonder if some team orders might come across the radio.
Yeah, who knows what's going on in there. It's also important to note, too, Spelled Wrong and Moldy are on hards. So
that's right, they are. So they will be pushing past.
We'll see what happens later on in the race as those hards start to shine and the mediums start to fall off.
Yeah, so
Drunken is all over Chile right now. He was, at least into the first turn. He is staying with it.
We got Whiffles putting the pressure on Tango. Tango goes wide into out of turn 1. Both Freebird and Pneumatic still going at it. Pneumatic on those 6-lap old softs. He must be feeling it right now. Yeah, this is pretty cool to see it.
For Pneumatic, I get the gamble because I tried it on Wednesday. Unfortunately, I had other technical difficulties, but I tried it Wednesday, and you really need that safety car to come out by now. If you try to stretch it out any farther than right now, you're going to be losing a lot of time. So let's see. I mean, anything can happen.
Moldy utilizing that ERS to just stay on the back of Spelled Wrong down those straights. Moldy within that DRS range, and he's going to get that DRS on Spelled Wrong. Let's see if he can make something happen here within 5/10 of him. DRS flap wide open. Moldy
too far
still
back.
taking his time.
Same story with Shamrock here. Shamrock's keeping with it, though. He
is.
And that's Hungary. I mean, it's a very difficult track to overtake. You almost have to get kind of creative. You got to wait for a mistake and then compromise and get creative.
Or as some would say, it's one of those dive bomb tracks.
It definitely is a dive bomb track. I did say that.
Yes.
And it's, another thing too is it's an around the outside track. If you can, nail that around the outside on a turn, I mean, you got him.
Especially going into the final corner and turn 1. I would say turn 3 is also another great turn to try and make that overtake. Because if you go around the outside, you do set yourself up for the inside of turn 4.
You do, yes, you do.
So Drunken Shamrock still struggling just to stay within that.
He's keeping within.
Range.
He's keeping within. He's keeping the pressure on, and that's what you need to do.
That's what you need to do. That DRS flap opens. Ooh, Moldy even closer on Spelled Wrong's tail. Looks
very good. You know what? This is a very good tangle here in the top 4.
It is.
These 4 guys, man, they're different tire compounds, obviously, but
now in P5 and P6 we have Tango and Whiffles. Whiffles have been staying with Tango, but Tango is on those medium tires. Whiffle on the hards.
Yes, they are going to drop off those mediums. They're going to drop off on this track probably around lap 12 to 13, I would say, is when they're really going to start giving you issues. Now we got someone around, it looks like. Bugoda is around, turn 1.
Ooh, we did miss Alan Toast overtaking Method. Pneumatic still on those 8-lap old softs as you start to see his gap to Freebird drop. He must really
Toast picked up a penalty somewhere.
Oh, Toast had that 5-second penalty for contact to Whiffles on lap 4, I believe, after the safety car restart.
Oh, okay. All right. Must have missed that. Thanks for keeping me up to date. Looks like we got a good one here coming onto the straight. Moldy dragged in on wrong. It's looking like, nah, you just can't get it.
Yeah, Moldy's still at that point in the gap for DRS to make it still a little bit challenging.
Moldy's running a little bit higher downforce.
Yeah, I think he's also still just waiting because he hasn't been utilizing that ERS.
It's a patience game, you know. That's
Whiffles as well, still within 0.3 of Tango. Hasn't really
Shamrock is staying on Willie too. This is a very some good racing up here in the top 10.
And Mr. Alan Toast gets past Pneumatic on those 9-lap-old soft tires.
Pneumatic's gonna have to make a move. Those things have to be melting right now.
Yes, they do. So we're gonna keep an eye on Alan Toast here and Freebird, as Toast is gaining within that DRS. Freebird taking it a little wide there into the S's. Ooh, and then we got
someone around.
Sector 2, that might have been in Rapture, having a little moment off track. Gets it
Toast is getting a fantastic exit here on wrong.
Oh, Moldy now within that 2 seconds. Has the DRS. No ERS deployed, though. Just playing games is spelled wrong.
Jesus, did I say Toast? I meant Moldy.
Oh, I meant to say Moldy. Ha! Nice. Just ignore me.
First time out here, guys. First day on the job here.
I'm new here, if you can't tell.
Bunch of names just right here in front of me. Try to keep
Ooh,
up.
Alan Toast is going to make that around the outside move on Freebird. Let's see if he can make
there
it stick.
Is.
He's going to get that inside corner
He's
for
got
turn
it.
4.
That's it. Yep.
And he has
there
the
it is,
overtake.
Man. Around the outside.
Now, I have seen... Oh, and Whiffles also got around Tango.
Looks like we got Method around as well.
Yes, Method having a moment there. Now he has to wait for that traffic to go
he's
by.
beached. He's beached.
Oh, is
that's
he?
not
Oh,
good.
He is.
Yeah, he's beached on the curb. That's not good.
Oh, and Alan Toast, another 3-second penalty. Ooh, so we do have a safety car, and that is
it's a disqualified. Yeah, he's beached on a curb.
So I think that's going to be a full safety car. Now that's going to be very helpful for Pneumatic.
I was just going to say, this is the moment Pneumatic's been waiting for.
Ooh, we see a lot of people drop into the pits.
A lot, yes, yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Those mediums start to fall off here around, depending on how you're driving, around 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much a no-brainer. Looks like
Moldy and
Spelled wrong. Moldy's on mediums. Yep, that's also a no-brainer.
Whiffles makes his way up to P3 along with Freebird into P4 on those hards, as I believe they're going to stick to their original strategy. I'm going to step away from the mic real quick. I'll be right back.
Yes, same here.
And we are back.
All right, I am back.
Say hello to the fiance
Good
as
timing.
well. Everybody say hello to Sophie.
Hello, Sophie.
This is my plumpy little potato cat. So it looks like only 3 drivers decided to stay out under that safety car.
Taking a gamble on track
Freebird,
position. It's a good gamble if you're back in the field. You're playing for another safety car, which on a safety car restart is very probable.
Oh, but Freebird hopping into the pits. He feels like he should just get rid of those hard tires. Now that's going to hurt Freebird, as it's going to drop him drastically back down in the grid, or in the field, I should say.
Now, in Rapture, staying out on 12-lap old hards.
Now the hards
P9.
I found here, the hards you can take it. You can take them close to 20 laps here.
See, I don't like the hards on this one.
No, really? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the hards on most tracks. Well.
On Monday, when Monday I finished P4. Monday, the hards felt like they were okay. They got the job done per se, but the mediums. Toast actually said it best in the chat the other day. The mediums on this track felt like softs.
Yeah.
And he could not have been more accurate. The mediums just grab. I mean, and if you can stretch those things out to 14, 15 laps, I mean, you're gold. Which I think is why I took the gamble on Wednesday and started on the softs. Once again, don't know why it started me on 15% softs, but probably the ones that I had in qualifying, but here we are.
Yeah, pulled from your qualifying allocation.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's a little strange there.
So it's going to be an interesting restart. Yeah. It'll be an interesting restart here. I mean, Whiffles is gambling for sure. He's taking the track position.
Oh, what happened to Toast? Toast had a moment under the safety car. I wonder if he was just trying to redline those tires just to get him warm. So that's going to drop him back down to P10, as he's going to have to fight his way back through the grid, where he will deal with both Freebird and Enrapture yet again.
Once again, though, like I said, respect. You want to learn the wheel. You're learning the wheel. You know you got your easy, well, it's not, I'm not saying it's easy, but easy for you controller setup, and you're committing to the wheel. You're committing to learning the wheel, and that's, respect to that. I couldn't race this stuff on controller, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it, but they do.
Method not happy in the paddock, as he was very upset over his car getting caught on the curb.
See, in that sense, I think you should be allowed to reset your car, but I'm not going to get into that here.
Yeah, there's been times where I feel like you should be able to, but I do honestly understand and respect DNCR rules with that.
Yeah.
So Toast is going to catch back up to the pack here. Probably get the safety car in this lap. Ooh, my head itches. Yes, and there we are. Safety car in this lap. So everyone on hards other than Spelled Wrong, Moldy, Freebird, and Alan Toast. So Alan did decide to drop back and just switch on to a new set of mediums. So I guess he really just didn't like those hards and wanted to go on to a fresh set. Now I am happy that Cody's and EA did decide to add another set of mediums for your race.
Good restart on Chili and Shamrock's part.
Yeah, Shamrock still holding him spelled wrong and
too. And
getting it on Whiffles.
Got a good restart as well.
Oh, but around goes Whiffles and Spelled Wrong, as contact might have been made, but it looks like it was just a little spin out there for Spelled Wrong as he gets back on the track. So does Whiffles. Alan Toast makes it past Freebird on the inside of turn 3. And he looks like he's going to try and make a move.
Rapture too. This is going to be good.
And he does make it. He makes it stick.
Yep.
We're going to take a look over here at the penalties. So Alan Tost served that 5-second penalty and just has that 3-second. But Mr. Alan Tost putting the pressure on Pneumatic.
Drunken Shamrock, too, once again, laying the pressure in on Willie.
Looks like Tost might try to make a move around the outside, or to the inside, I should say.
He's got it.
7, and he does get it.
Made that stick very well. Tost is on those mediums, and like we heard him the other day
making passes. Ooh, we're going to go 3 abreast almost into the final turn here, as Enrapture gets past Spelled Wrong and Pneumatic.
Double overtake on Pneumatic. Looks like we got Ron coming up on Enrapture as well on the inside. He should be able to make this stick. Medium versus hards. 4-lap-old medium versus 15-lap-old hards, I should say, as well.
Pneumatic gets it past Freebird as well in turn 1. As we just have a kerfuffle of 4 cars here. Ooh, and in an incident, Freebird around in turn 3. Yeah, Drunken Shamrock still all over the back of Chili Willie.
All over the back of Chili. I mean,
letting him know.
He's. It honestly, it's one of the better places to be. Is being the one who's pressuring.
That's right. I agree with that. You don't feel the pressure, I would say, as we continue to talk about that, as much as you would in P1, knowing that you have someone breathing down your neck. And it does put Drunken Shamrock in a great position if Chili was
Willie
to make
got a great exit again, though. That's not going to happen on this one.
So we do have DRS enabled.
Willie is handling that pressure, no problem.
With a 119.9. Oh, goodness, my IHS. Oh, Alan Tost also made it all the way up into P4. So he did get around Tango. So as we look at the gaps here, Drunken Shamrock really keeping it on the back of Chili Willie. We got Pneumatic all over the back of Enrapture as well. Within that 1/10, or within that 1 second gap. Now we won't see the DRS until this next lap on the main straight. But we are at the halfway point of the race. We have already lost 2 drivers. Important to note, too,
Moldy Dragon making ground on Shamrock.
Yeah, he is. He did just put in the fastest lap of the race of a 119.9. Spelled Wrong putting the pressure on Tango as well. Spelled Wrong's going to get the DRS off of him. But Drunken Shamrock
going a little
out of
wide.
That.
Yeah,
ooh, Alan Tost around again. Pulling a Max Verstappen. Tost struggling with those tires right now. It's Spelled Wrong, gets the DRS, wide open on Tango. He's going to try and make the move, maybe around the outside. Tango goes to defend on the inside. And the switchback as he keeps that DRS, but Tango not letting him have it.
Tango has the inside line. It's going to be oh.
Ooh, nice close racing there. Good defending.
Oh.
But Spelled Wrong gets by him to move himself up into P4. And Rapture still holding strong behind Pneumatic as well. Ooh, but Pneumatic's
around.
Coming off the track. Ooh, as he is on the racing line.
Just staying still so he,
scary time.
Just trying to stay out of trouble there.
Both the Ferraris avoiding him.
They've all been there. Moldy Dragon is on Shamrock.
Yeah, he is.
Shamrock gets the better exit, though. I don't think it's going to happen on this one.
Yeah, I've noticed with the DRS on the main straight here at Hungary, if you are outside the 0.5 of a second, it is very hard, even with ERS.
Yep.
To get
It's a very short runway there. if you will.
That it is. Drunken Shamrock now feeling the pressure from Moldy as he had to drop back off Chili. Tango,
you know what, though?
off.
It's burning up Moldy's tires right now. I mean,
that it is.
Can those mediums last until near the end? That's the question.
Yeah, that's right. So Moldy on 7-lap old mediums with, let's do the math here, with about 15 laps to go.
He's
but Moldy runs wide.
Yeah,
he is feeling it.
That's the thing. Those mediums on Hungary, they fall off.
They do get chewed up a lot. So my moment on Monday in turn 5 was on medium tires. I had them at about 40%. And man, it was just hard to keep that car stick and to the ground. Moldy's going to get the DRS here. Drunken Shamrock does not have it, though, from Chile.
Just keeping them in the same zip code, though. That's
right.
It's about the best you could do right now. I would not be burning up your mediums right now, though.
No, I wouldn't. Mr. Alan Toast sure is, as he tries to make the move on the inside, and he does on Tango. But Tango gets the switchback, as Chile does have the better exit.
Toast has
and
the inside line.
With the DRS.
A little bit of late braking. Take the apex. That's his turn. He's got it.
Pushing Tango off the apex to make sure that he can get this distance put on him. Pagoda makes a pass on Wiffles. Oh, but Wiffles is in the pits. Wiffles putting on a nice fresh set of shoes for these last 15 laps of the race. Moldy back on, putting that pressure on Drunken Shamrock.
Moldy needs to get a good exit here onto the main straight.
Yes, he does. Gonna hug that inside corner.
And he knows it.
Giving
just
the throttle.
Not there. Just not there.
Yes. Yep. And then as you can see, he does back off his ERS because he just knows. Oh, and it looks like
Toast is around.
That's Mr.
Again.
Toast. Toast struggling right there.
Pulled another Verstappen.
Yeah, that's right. We do have Freebird all over the back of the pneumatic as well.
Verstappen so eloquently put it that day. Just a little spin, mate.
That's right. Just warming up the tires.
Just warming up the tires, yeah. Played it off so cool. So Moldy got around Shamrock. Hang on here in a second.
So
when did this happen? We were
yeah, I know.
We were looking in on Toast.
So Moldy did get by Drunken Shamrock. Moldy starting to put that gap at ease between him and Chili as that battle with Drunken Shamrock.
In the midst of all this, Chili is out 2 seconds.
But he is. And Freebird gets past Pneumatic. Oh, but Freebird and Pneumatic both still going at it. As Freebird does make it
someone else around. Toast is around again.
Oh, this is a good little battle we have here with Freebird and Pneumatic. Pneumatic not wanting to give up as he takes the inside line into turn 4, but Freebird making a little bit of contact.
I think that's front wing damage.
Could potentially be. It looks like it's still all there, but you never know with this game.
It is hard to tell. Meanwhile, Shamrock dropped about 1.8 seconds to Moldy.
Yeah, so he must have been struggling on those hard tires, as he was putting
hard
the
tires
heat on
might
Chili
not be
Willy.
lighting, and that it's not like a broken record, man. But the hard tires on this track, they are tough.
They are very, very tough. That is right. So surprisingly, all the racers have been doing pretty good on track limits, as Mr. Alan Toast is still the only one with a 3-second penalty. So I do like looking at the tires, so we're going to keep that up.
Oh, Chili is having a moment here. Chili's out.
Ooh, Chili did. Oh, and that is a broken front wing.
He's not out.
Tango gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. So Moldy Dragon leaves
us with
P1.
Moldy Dragon as the leader. You know, and it's crazy. I was just about to say, Chili is out in front, just listening to the music. I mean, nothing else going on in life. And then he came out of that turn and just a little bit too much on the throttle.
So some might say commentators curse, but it was just the thought,
some might say
not the talk.
I might be getting a little PM from Chili Willy later on. I don't know.
That's right. So Willie has to drop into the pits, get a new front wing. He's going to lose a lot of track position.
That's tough because, as I was about to say, he was running a fantastic stint.
He was.
I mean, he was just head down. Everything was perfect.
So in Rapture finally
he
goes
is on
the
mediums, though. He's on those fresh mediums with 12 laps to go. I mean, never say never at this point.
Actually held on to a good position on 21 old lap hard tires.
22 laps. Oh my goodness.
As he dives in to get his fresh set of wheels.
I'm going to be PMing in Rapture later on about tire stints, because I don't know how he did that.
Well, he's pretty good about keeping those tires in a nice, safe condition.
Meanwhile, Moldy Dragon pulling a 3.5 second gap to Drunken Shamrock. This is going to be interesting.
Medium tires are lighting up for him.
Because you know Moldy has another set of mediums in at his disposal, I should say.
Yeah, that he does. Now, Moldy last week at Mexico, in his battle with Chili, sent himself into the wall, giving himself wing damage, and that took away his potential podium. But he is probably loving this now, knowing that he could run away with this race. Freebird
very well could in the car. I mean, the car looks very planted still on 12-lap old mediums. I mean, he's keeping it, you know, he's keeping it tidy, and
yes, he is. Pagoda had a moment through the S's, which let Freebird by. Pneumatic sniffing.
So pneumatics on Pagoda.
So he's going to get that DRS. Let's see how he can handle the exit here, as he does get a beautiful exit.
Got a better exit.
Flap wide open, ERS on. He's not going to be able to make a move the stick there. Ooh, but Pagoda goes wide. Pneumatic takes the inside. Pneumatic with DRS still. And he's going to make it work. He takes P9. So once again, Moldy Dragon in P1 after a moment from Chili Willy. Now, Chili, as Chaz said, Chili was having a phenomenal race. But Chili just pumped in the fastest lap time, taking it away from Moldy of a 1:18.7. Looking like my qualifying times.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, Chili on those fresh mediums with, 10 laps to go. Mediums last about, within reason, about 14, 15 laps around this track on a 50% race distance. I mean, we'll see. Everyone in front of Chili is on very old tires.
They are indeed. Let's see if Chili can break that gap down between him and Toast with 10 laps to go here. Ooh, Whiffles gets himself a
3-second penalty.
That indeed. Some good racing here at Hungary as Toast fighting those tires. In the
Toast
same
fighting
spot.
the tires, fighting the wheel. And I also think he had an issue with his pedals the other day, he was saying. We'll say this, Moldy pulling out a 4-second gap on Shamrock.
That clear air doing him real good. Chili Willy getting a 3-second time penalty as well. As he is desperately pushing, trying to catch Alan Toast.
Toast going a little wide. I don't know if he's having issues or he maybe just misjudged.
So Chili has cut down that time between Toast.
Yeah, there's a 9-lap difference in those mediums. I mean, it's definitely going to make some sort of a difference. It looks like Shamrock making a little bit of ground on Moldy. Not sure if maybe the hards are starting to, 15-lap-old hards are starting to shine against the 15-lap-old mediums, but
Ooh,
we
and
got
a
someone
moment
around.
in sector 2
Wiffles
looks
is
to be
around.
Pagoda or a Wiffles. It is Wiffles.
He got it back.
He gets that car
relatively
back
quick.
on track. Oh, but those hot tires must be very warm. So he's gonna have
It's
to sit
hard
on
to
track.
get him. Yeah, it's hard to get him going again. I mean, it's put it to fourth gear and just kind of let it crawl, you know, and watch your tire temps.
That's right.
Just wait for that moment. Shamrock
So
making
Toast,
some good ground on Moldy.
that he is. So Toast also cutting the gap down between him and Tango. Tango and Toast both have that 3-second time penalty. As Chili Willy also gets down into a 1.5 on Toast.
It's going to be really interesting to see if Moldy's going to try to take these mediums all the way. I don't see how you can do it, but I mean, even if you were running hard, 23 laps would be pushing it. Got Toast on Tango coming on to the main straight. Toast has DRS
Toast
wide
does
open.
get the
Gonna
DRS,
make that
and
stick, no
Chili
problem
also gets the
whatsoever.
DRS. Let's see if he can make the double overtake on Tango as he takes the inside.
Got someone around. We got Wiffles around again. Wiffles feeling maybe a little flabbergasted right now.
And Toast does get by, and Chili also gets by Tango.
Chili's on Toast as well. Drunken Shamrock getting a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow flag.
Ooh, so because he did overtake on Wiffles through a yellow flag, that would be a incident to submit. As Wiffles is just crawling along, trying to get out of the way of traffic.
But Drunken Shamrock's in second place. How can that be? Or is that like an issue with the game?
No, Wiffles was around, and he probably got blue flagged. And then yellow came out. And if you do pass under a yellow, no matter what the circumstances are, as I had happen on Wednesday when I passed you under a yellow, I was given a 5-second penalty.
Yes, I saw that clip actually, and I do agree.
So
that
spelled
was
wrong actually coming
that was
into
some
the
BS.
pits. Spelled wrong in the pits. So that's going to take away his opportunity at a podium.
Yeah, he has wing damage. They're replacing the front wing on that car right now.
Yeah, Wiffles struggling along too. So Alan Toast did accrue
We got
himself
Alan Toast P3. Drunken Shamrock 4.1 seconds back from Moldy Dragon. Moldy on those 17-lap-old mediums. Cannot imagine what he's fighting right now, but respect regardless.
Right. And then Alan Toast did pick up another 3-second time penalty for track limits. So that's going to give a good look at a podium for Chili Willy and Tango advancing up into P4. Unless Alan can get some ground on Tango. Oh, well, I stand corrected. Tango does have a 3-second time penalty. So Chili Willy and Alan Toast duking it out here. Great battle to see. As we do have a yellow flag in Sector 1. Still. It looks to be Whiffles retiring on track, so that's going to be a full safety car.
Oh, that's not good. We're supposed to retire in the pits.
Yeah, I know. Whiffles couldn't just make it happen.
No, it's tough. It happened to me on Wednesday. It's tough to get a car around this track with
yes, it did. So
severe
Chili
rear
actually
wing damage.
Got by Alan Toast, but
this is gonna make things very interesting here.
So Toast is putting on a set of softs.
Moldy and Drunken, I'd have to think they're coming in. I would have to. Pretty much everyone's going to be on softs. I mean,
yeah. So Alan Toast, Tango, and Spelled Wrong in the pits to put on a nice fresh set of softs. Looks to be Freebird as well.
I'm watching Moldy here. He's rounding the corner here to the pit, and he is indeed coming in. No brainer. Same with Shamrock. Yeah, they're both coming in. So. Gonna have about a what would you say here? About 2 to 3 lap shootout.
Yeah, we will. So Drunken Shamrock will actually have to serve that 5-second time penalty, I believe. Oh no, it's a drive-through penalty.
You can't do it. You can't do it under safety car. Oh, it looks like he is. Okay. Oh, that's right. You can't serve a drive-through under safety car, right?
Yes, drive-through. Yeah, drive-through penalty you cannot serve under a
like I said, ladies and gentlemen, first day on the job here. Bear with me.
So Moldy put on a fresh set of softs and secures that P1 position still. Drunken Shamrock is still in P2, but without the 5-second time penalty now. Chili Willy also in the pits.
Am I wrong in saying everyone's going to be on softs? Fresh softs? I mean...
So maybe Pneumatic
Pagoda, on 18 lap old.
So Enrapture is on those 7-lap old medium tires, so he's going to take those all the way to the end of this race. What are you doing?
This is going to be a very, very interesting last 2 to 3 laps here.
Yes, it will be. Doing some cat ups.
I see that. Yeah, you're doing some shoulder presses there, huh?
Oh. She hates this. She absolutely hates this. That's okay. She's going to keep bugging me because it's close to dinner time. As the other child will soon get his pill. Speak of the devil, I'm going to step away to drug one of my cats. And we'll be right back.
Do what you got to do.
No, Mike, it was so not right.
Well, let us know in the comments, guys. Who do you got at this point? Gonna have about 2 to 3 racing laps. I'm gonna lean more towards 2.
So I do believe the safety car will always come in if there is 3 laps of racing left, regardless of where the field is. So we've got Moldy.
Once again, did not know that. I'm a rookie, first day on the job here.
We got Moldy P1, Drunken Shamrock P2. Chili Willy does have a 3-second time penalty in P3. Alan Toast with a 6-second time penalty in P4. And Tango with a 3-second time penalty in P5.
However,
spelled wrong.
We do not know how many infractions Moldy and Drunken have right now.
That is correct.
If they're on 2 each, this thing could get pretty interesting. It could be, it could pretty much just offset all the penalties altogether in the top 5 here. So, and important to note too, spelled wrong back there with no penalties. I mean,
that's right, and Freebird as well.
It's gonna be interesting altogether.
Yes.
Well, if Freebird can make up, it looks like
pack.
Freebird's back about 12 seconds yet, and like you said,
Ooh, I
with
guess
the
you are more so
lap
right.
rule.
No, so the safety car won't go in this lap, so he's going to do one more lap around. So that will give us only 2 laps of racing, which means no DRS.
Oh, man, I'm having flashbacks, Bum. I don't know about you, man. We're going to have one lap of racing.
Mikey, no.
Oh, no, Mikey.
So Bugoda does get a 3-second time penalty under the safety car. No, Mikey, no is correct. It was so not right. Michael Massey, we miss you.
Oh, I don't know about that. All good fun out here, folks.
That's right.
I mean, we're keeping it real here on this commentary.
Try to keep it as real as can be.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately I'm no Martin Brundle.
Hey, neither am I. Wouldn't say I would know much about that. I stick to my F1 TV.
And if I was, I'd have more to say to Serena Williams than Serena. Do you have a minute? You know?
I thought that was Crofty that said that.
Or was it Crofty? See, I don't know, man. I get them all mixed up. I just watch the racing.
Crofty's the one that walks the grid.
And even you know, so I have the F1 TV membership. Like, I don't even watch. I don't even watch like the main broadcast. I watch those other guys like Ted Kravitz and those guys.
Oh, you watch the Sky Sports.
Yeah, I watch Sky Sports. I don't even watch the main guys. I'm just, I don't know.
Well, all right, so Sky Sports, I believe, is the British broadcaster for F1.
They are, yeah, correct.
So F1 TV was a secondary broadcast.
Yep. So we got safety car in this lap, looking like Moldy.
So Moldy's going to bunch up the pack here.
Back here, yeah.
Go. So here we have 2 laps of racing,
on Shamrock
folks.
here, see if we can get a better exit.
So Moldy's going to take it nice and easy and then put
2
the
laps
throttle
of
down.
racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Utilizing all of that ERS.
Shamrock might make a move here. He's going up the inside of Moldy.
Yeah, Shamrock is on the inside, but can't make it stick. But that opens the door for Chile.
There, it looks like.
Ooh, spelled wrong gets around Tango. Coming to turn 3 here.
Important to note too, you got Toast. You got Toast right behind all this action.
And you do, as Chili Willy makes
got a 4-way battle here for first.
I mean, now, so there is a tough time for Chili Willy and Toast as they do have their time penalties. Chili all over the back of Moldy, letting him know that these last few laps, you better be careful. As he tries to make a move into the chicane, but doesn't. As Alan Toast missed the braking zone. So that's going to drop him back. As spelled wrong does move up into P4.
Allen's tires are gone on that one, temperature-wise. They're not reacting whatsoever right now. It looks like he might get the position back on Tango. Going down the inside of Tango. Yeah, Allen got that one back.
I'm going to stay with Chili here.
So, realistically, all Moldy has to do here is keep the gap within 3 seconds.
That's right, he does. So Chili's going to try and make a move down the inside.
Little bit of
Moldy's not wanting to concede.
Moldy got a great exit, too. Moldy got a fantastic exit. He's going to have the inside line.
Ooh, maybe a little bit of contact. Keeps it clean. Holds Chili behind him.
That was clean. That was clean.
So we are on the final lap, folks. As Moldy is just not wanting to let Chili by.
That was a fantastic run there by Moldy.
Oh, it was.
Down the main straight into turn 1, into turn 2. I mean, he just completely
goes
wide. Yep.
Drunken Shamrock just sitting there waiting for any mistakes to be made. Here we are coming down into the final
Moldy Dragon,
corners.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Making it stick into the penultimate corner.
Together.
The checkered flag is out.
Moldy Dragon. Moldy Dragon is your race winner,
taking the
ladies
win.
and gentlemen.
And
very good win by Moldy. That was
across.
A fantastic drive and very entertaining to witness.
Yes, good job to Moldy
Dragon.
Dragon.
Braun as well, making the podium, P3. Chili Willy, P4. Right. Toast coming in, P6. Freebird, P5.
So Moldy gets the podium that he wanted in Mexico. Takes home first position or first place. Spelled wrong on the podium once again. Freebird getting driver of the day. So there you have it, folks. The Hungary Grand Prix Friday Elite Round 2 of Season 8. Now, I don't know about you, Chaz, but that was an exhilarating last few laps.
That was. It always makes for a fantastic finish, those late safety cars, especially, you know, everyone in the top 10 on softs. I mean,
yeah, it was
very
a good
race win.
Chili.
Congratulations to Moldy. Congratulations to the top 3 as a whole.
Drunken Shamrock, spelled wrong. So, tough break for Chili as he, one would say, threw away the win. And what a race by Toast as well. First race.
Gotta give it to Toast. I mean, you know, like I said earlier on in the race, I mean, he could have raced it on his controller where he knew he was going to be fast as hell. And he said, you know what? No, I'm going to do it on the wheel. And he stuck to it. So good for him.
So Moldy,
fantastic race.
Moldy with 2 track limit warnings, but did not get that 3rd track limit warning. So good on his end. So there you have it, folks. Friday Elite, Hungarian Grand Prix. It was a good one. I enjoyed it.
That was a great one. I'll tell you what, for my first, I mean, that was my first official time commentating a race. I could not have picked a better one. And looking forward to the next one, of course, obviously. What is the next one? Austria, right?
Yeah, Austria. Next week we'll be
Friday.
In Austria for the Red Bull Ring.
The old Red Bull Ring. I'm still trying to get that down myself for Monday and Wednesday, but
yeah, I'm pretty bad at it.
Well, Bum, what do you say? A little bit of Snow Runner?
Oh, I'm down. You know I'm down.
For it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone have a good night. Enjoy your weekend.
This is PNW Bum signing off with the man, Chaz the Tambo. As always, my favorite guy would say at the end of a TV show, don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. There we go. Have a good night.